Hey guys, so it's now been nearly 1 year since Apple released the iPhone 16 Pro Max, and as I promised you guys, I would come back nearly a year later after using the iPhone 16 Pro Max to compare the battery health of the previous generation device, which was the iPhone 15 Pro Max. Now, I wanted to share this information because I did something different for this time around, and I think it actually had a positive impact on the battery health of my iPhone, and I'll share those details here with you guys in just a couple of seconds. So on the left, I have the iPhone 15 Pro Max, as you see here. Now, I use this iPhone from September of 2023 till September of 2024. So right there it is, first use September of 2023, and obviously on September of 2024, I upgraded to the iPhone 16 Pro Max. So it's been nearly 1 year since using this device here as well. So first use September of 2024, as you can see right there. So I wanted to compare the battery health 1 year later after using the iPhone 16 Pro Max versus the 15 Pro Max and share with you guys what I did different. So starting on the top here with battery health, you see that both devices do say normal battery health. So the performance is optimal on both of these devices. Now, the maximum capacity after a year of use on the iPhone 15 Pro Max is at 86%, as you can see right there, from September of 2023 to September of 2024. Now, from September of 2024 to the current date, on the iPhone 16 Pro Max is 96. So that's 10% better performance in terms of overall battery health on a yearly basis, and I've been using my device the same way. I haven't changed the way I use my device. Now, the cycle count is slightly different, so we have 520 versus 416. So within another 114 cycles, we'll have the same cycle count. I don't think that number is going to drop much within 100 cycles, perhaps maybe a 1, perhaps maximum 2% from 96 perhaps to 94, I would say. But still, that's still a good performance increase in terms of battery health on a 1 year use. Again, manufacture dates you see right there, August 2023, August 2024. First use September 2023, September 2024. So obviously the next iPhone will be the iPhone 17 Pro Max, which I'll soon be upgrading once that becomes available, most likely towards the end of September. So now let me tell you exactly what I did differently this time around for the entire year of using the iPhone 16 Pro Max. So when I first got my hands on the iPhone 15 Pro Max, I was using the charging limit to 90%, but not all the time. I used it several months throughout the year, but on the iPhone 16 Pro Max, I used the charging limit to 90% the entire year. All year around, I used 90% charge limit. And I think this had a direct impact on the improvement of battery health and the longevity of that battery over a year. So I've been using 90% charge limit on the iPhone 16 Pro Max, and I didn't use it all year round on the 15 Pro Max, but you can see right there the numbers definitely showing the difference there in terms of battery health. That means this iPhone's battery will most likely last me more years than the one on the iPhone 15 Pro Max, therefore saving me money and, of course, maintaining its performance for a longer period of time. Now, when it comes to battery life in general, I do have to say iOS 26, which is running on both of these devices, still needs some work. I do get through my entire day for the most part on the iPhone 16 Pro Max, but this is beta software, so battery life still needs some work. I do have to say that iOS 18 will provide you with a better battery experience overall, but if you're running iOS 26, keep in mind that the overall battery life will most likely be impacted in terms of performance, given the fact that this is beta software. But there you guys have it. This is the maximum capacity of the battery health of these devices 1 year apart, as you can see right there. Both devices used as my main device for a full year cycle, basically, and you see here that Apple looks to be actually fixing the one thing that most users seem to be concerned about, which is maintaining that maximum capacity battery health on your device. Again, the only thing that I changed this time around is that I did use the charge limit set to 90% for the entire year versus using it for several months only on the 15 Pro Max, and it looks like that had a positive impact on battery health overall for the entire year. And I promise to come back and share this information with you guys. Again, let me know what you think about the next generation iPhone. Will you be upgrading to the iPhone 17, which is most likely going to become available within the next month or so? I'll keep you guys posted. But either way, guys, that about brings an end to this video. Have a great day, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.